So this is another GB China gold medal match final.
Team officials coming out, judges entering the field of play with equipment. Archers just now ready to come out, being introduced on the field. Compound Open Mixed Team Gold Medal match.
So we've got China just coming on now, and then Great Britain to follow. Wonderful. So China beat Italy 151 to 149 to get into the gold match.
Both of these athletes, standing athletes, and it doesn't look like they're going to be shooting from a stool.
And please welcome their opponents in this match to decide the world title.
So we now have John Stubbs and Mel Clarke entering the field to shoot for Great Britain.
They put in an impressive performance against Korea in the semifinal match with a 150. In the quarterfinal match, a nice score of 154 to advance to the semifinals against Spain.
So Mel Clarke has done exceptionally well. This is her first competition in nearly a year and a half. She's had to take some time out due to have an operation on her wrist, and she's only picked her bow up within the last 8 weeks, so she's done incredibly well to get here today, and she's also in the individual bronze tomorrow.
And it looks like Team GBR has chosen to shoot first this end. In the finals matches, the team who is ranked at the highest gets the choice as to if they want to start the first end or if they want to go second on the first end.
So Mel Clarke to shoot first.
GBR taking the advantage and saying we'll lead and you follow.
So that is a 6:09, which is a good start there.
Almost 20 seconds left for her partner to shoot his arrow if you're just giving them 40 seconds per end.
And that's the liner as well, so they're both just slightly low.
Very efficient shooting.
There's a quick draw there for China.
But he's spending quite a bit of time at full draw. He's
China
9.
nice reward.
Ten. Lovely shot for China there.
China leading the match by 1 at this point, but we're still early. Just starting out.
6 could be 7.
So just having a bit of a chat with the coach there. But John Stubbs to shoot his second arrow. John's at 10.
John's teammate left him 30 seconds to finish this end out. Very generous of Mel.
They're just having a laugh. John's just getting her to relax and settle.
A quicker shot by the gentleman from China. She lets go at 12 seconds left on the clock.
So there is a 4-point lead there for China after the first end.
They finished up strong on the second half of that end, 10-10-10, with not a bad shot on the first one at a 9. They're just only 1 down.
So just having a bit of a teammate, just relax.
So the Chinese team are Yuesha and Hanwen, qualified in
So Team GB will be shooting first.
France, and Russia on the way here before defeating Italy in the semi-finals by 2 points, scoring 151.
Scores being verified at the target, arrows being pulled. Scores are confirmed. 39 for China, 34 for 35 for GBR.
So the difference between these two,
Which means that the arrow was a 7 and not a 6.
Britain will shoot first again on target number 2.
In archery, the arrow has to touch the dividing line between 2 scoring zones before it's called the higher value. And in match play here where we are, sometimes not at the distance the spotters are, it's sometimes not always easy to call those arrows that may be close to the line. So we have to wait to see what the archers' agents and the judges at the target are able to
That's a
determine.
nice shot from Mel. There we go, back in the middle.
Wonderful.
Just taking her sunglasses off now.
John's taken a long time on this shot, thinking about it just a little
He
bit.
is. Oh. Thought about it just for a little bit too long, but
Maybe.
that's all right.
53.
And that's a strong shot from China.
China continues its 10 streak with another 10, so they've got 4 in a row now. 4 out of 5 arrows have been 10s.
8.
And that's an 8 for China. Just a bit high.
Great Britain, 9.
9 from Mel Clarke there. Drifted slightly right.
Again, she left her teammate John with almost 30 seconds to shoot this last arrow.
It's very nice of her.
Could actually shoot more than one in that amount of time, but it takes a little bit pressure off the last
There
archer.
we go.
Could be 10.
Puts it straight back in the 10.
And comes back with the 10.
And that's a 10 to follow.
He also left his teammate with about 30 seconds to shoot her arrow. No rush, plenty of time to settle in and shoot a strong shot.
9.
9.
Nicely done.
So that's a 4-point lead for China with 8 arrows left to shoot.
At 76, the lead is still 4 points.
China getting a lot of instructions or conversation with the coach. Seems to be imparting some words of wisdom. Arrows are coming back from the target to the archers.
So the coaches there just distributing the arrows that have been brought back from shooting the last end.
Defeated Slovakia in the 1-8 elimination round by points, scoring 146. Then they beat out Spain in the quarterfinals.
Scores are confirmed.
54.
The archers' agents are leaving the target area. Judges are clearing the field, indicating it's good to shoot. As soon as we hear from the line judge, and he gets back in his place, GBR will be starting out this end again. Got to make up a little bit of ground. It's down by 4. 10-second lead on. Ready period. There goes the whistle, the sound signal.
Very quick load there from Mel. She's up and settled within 6 seconds.
And away it goes.
9, just out slightly right. Give it a twist.
She's got a consistent grouping pattern on the target with just a little low, little rightish. Sun is starting to creep in though, and before you know it, they'll be out in the sun as well.
90 points for Great Britain.
That's a 10 from China. He's very inconsistent. He's only shot 1.9, so shooting very strong. That's a 9 just out.
China leads by 5.
Mel's got a pretty quick.
That's 9, so still right, so give it a few clicks.
Mel's got a pretty quick shot process. Seems to hold her well though.
A nice 10 there from John Stubbs.
A full 17 seconds left on the clock.
They could shoot another hour in that time.
They're being very efficient with the time. Gentleman from China at full draw. Holding nice and steady.
And that's a 9. Didn't seem to have such strong follow through as his last shots in that one.
12 seconds left on the clock for China. She lets go about 11.
9.
9.
So still a 4-point lead for China.
109 points. China have 113. They lead still by 4 points.
1 in to go. GBR is going to have to do some clean shooting.
Yeah.
They've had a little bobble on every on the first 2 ends, a bit of a bobble with 1 arrow. To China's, if you call an 8 a bobble, they had an 8 on the second end. Have been consistently in the gold since then, or in addition to then, all around.
Definitely. Both Mel and John will be shooting again tomorrow. They have both individual bronze matches tomorrow. It's been a very busy week for them.
Scores have been confirmed, and GBR will shoot this last end starting first, as they are still down by a few, 4 to be exact. They're going to have to shoot clean. In other words, they're going to have 4 10s to just break even China at this point.
Yes, China will need 4 9s and GB will need 4 10s. No pressure there.
Piece of cake. There goes the whistle to start. Mel's up and quickly loaded her bow. Taken.
That's a nice 10 to start with from Mel there.
She's taken the challenge.
And that is a left 9.
All right. He's left a little wiggle room for the Chinese team.
So that's a 9. Ooh. So still a 4-point lead. So the score is changing there because they are not sure whether it is a 10 or a 9.
It's very close.
Great Britain, 8.
It's an 8 from Mel. John Stubbs to shoot his last arrow.
17 seconds left on the clock.
It's a 10. Nice finish there from GB.
He's been consistent on those last arrows. He's shot a 10 on each one of his ends on the last arrow.
That's a 10 for China. So they now need a 6 to, well, a 6 to win. And that is a 9. So China are mixed team world champion.
Well done. The team from Great Britain turned to shoot to watch the Chinese shoot their last end. Give some support to their competition. Handshakes all around.
A brilliant match. A 4-point margin of victory.
Equipment coming back from the target to the archers. The judge indicates the scores are confirmed.
So Great Britain have taken silver and China have taken gold. Well done to China. Very good, very strong consistent shooting there. That's a second 151. They've just shot 151. They shot 151 against Italy in the semi-finals, and
only 3 points down in their opening round.
They've consistently shot high 150s. In the 1/8 they shot 157 against France. In the quarters 155. In the semis 151, and they've just taken gold with a 151. So very well done.